Thank the gentleman for yielding. I want to thank Mr. Hurd for his work, which has been an ongoing, continuing work on this issue and on this particular program. I rise in support of this bipartisan bill, which builds on the work that Majority Leader McCarthy and I and others in this House have been doing to modernize government technology and renew America's faith in government. In 2016, exit polls showed that dissatisfaction with the government spanned the political spectrum. That's a shame, because government is supposed to be a force for improving people's lives, keeping our country safe, and expanding opportunities for all Americans. That's why I unveiled House Democrats' Renewing Faith in Government agenda last summer. We must present bold solutions to reform our democracy and our government. Certainly on both sides of the equation, that's what the American people were saying in the last election. One of the goals of our agenda is modernizing government technology. Most Americans know the transformative power of technology. The Majority Leader spoke of it in so many different aspects of our lives. How digitizing businesses makes them more efficient, transparent, and accountable. We've seen it in the private sector. Every day, millions of Americans shop on sites like Amazon or Etsy and catch a ride using Uber or Lyft. Government technology is in terrible shape, and bringing the latest practices from Silicon Valley into government would make a huge difference in serving our citizens and streamlining the way government works for the American people. Last year, I worked closely with the Obama administration and Tony Scott to advance one of its top priorities in this area, creating a technology modernization fund for the rapid upgrade of the most outdated, costly, and insecure technology systems across the federal government. Mr. Hurd was involved deeply in that effort. The result was the Modernizing Government Technology Act, which the House passed overwhelmingly, and with the help of Chairman Chaffetz and Majority Leader McCarthy. Last month, Majority Leader McCarthy and I expressed our bipartisan support for one of President Obama's most successful efforts at bringing Silicon Valley talent into the federal workforce, the U.S. Digital Service and GSA's 18F program. In fact, I visited the 18F program in San Francisco and was extraordinarily impressed with the individuals who peopled that project and were giving of their time. I guess we were paying them a little bit, but relatively speaking, they were giving their time. Today's bill, the Talent Act, would make permanent the precursor to both these programs, the Presidential Innovation Fellows. This program has a proven track record of bringing top talent from the innovation economy into the federal workforce, where it is sorely needed. I hope the next administration will continue all of these innovative programs which have begun to change the culture within our government. I also hope that the talented individuals, many of whom, as I've referenced, left high-paying jobs in the private sector, will stay on through the transition and continue to serve their country by improving government technology. President Obama made real progress in this area, including with the launch of his Open Data Directive, his We the People petition platform, and his Cyber National Action Plan. More could have been achieved if Congress had agreed to his request to invest more in these areas. We have seen a dramatic example of why cybersecurity investment is so critically important for our country, not for Democrats, not for Republicans, but for all Americans. This is an effort towards that end. I hope we can work together in this new Congress to unleash the transformative power of modern technology within government and help renew America's faith in our government. That is critical if we're to be successful as a nation. I'm sure what it hopefully is what all of us want to do on a bipartisan basis. I thank Mr. DeSaulnier for his efforts, and I thank Mr. Hurd for his leadership on this effort. And I am pleased to join with my counterpart, Mr. McCarthy, in strong support of this legislation, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman